Hi and welcome on this weekly recap number 2. As you see, I have the Dybala shirt on 17-18, the black and white stripes, the home shirt that we played to. It was also the first time that Dybala had the number 10 on. It's a vote that I put it on Twitter. It was in competition with the red shirt away from 2005-2006 and also Buffon his number 77 shirt of this year. So this one won with 37% and that's why I have this one on me. So we will speak about the Roma Juventus 1-2. We will also speak a bit about the Mercato with Pogba coming in the weekly recap. Also Chung from Manchester United, the renewal of Dybala, and finally Mr. Icardi coming back or coming to Juventus, yes or no. And now I wanted to reveal a really great news because there is a signed Juventus shirt to win, especially for the one that has Twitter. You have to go on Twitter, you have to look for 10bet. I will also put the @ so you can find it easily on Twitter. Go there, give them a follow, retweet the post, and then just pray because there is a signed Juventus shirt to win. 10bet is also partner of Juventus. So do it because there is one winner and I hope it's you. Campioni d'inverno, winter champions. So that's great. Yes, yes, yes. But am I really happy? No. Because being winter champion doesn't mean nothing. Nothing. So at the end, being winter champions, there is no cup that we are lifting. There is nothing. It's just that we finished with 2 points ahead of Inter, and that's great because we needed to win tonight because yesterday Inter versus Atalanta, they just made a draw 1-1. So it was the perfect occasion to come back and being leader, and that's where Juventus deserved to be. So happy because we won today, yes. Happy because we are number 1, yes. Happy because we won the winter title, not really. So that's how I want to start with because I wanted to review Roma Juventus 1-2. So let's start to analyze a bit the game, what happened tonight. So we started the game, same lineups as the last game, so no changes there. Yesterday SERIE was saying that maybe there would be some rotations, but no, there was maybe an option to play De Ligt again as a number 1, but he didn't, and he continued with Demiral. And his choice was actually really good because after only 3 minutes, we saw Demiral scoring his first goal with Juventus, so 1-0 after 3 minutes. I didn't have even the time to celebrate because the game just started. So we continued to press, we continued to run, and then what happened was a penalty for Juventus. Deserved penalty, absolutely, and Cristiano Ronaldo was able to score it, so 2-0 after 10 minutes of the game. Juventus continued to play, and I saw some really beautiful football. So after Cagliari, I thought, yes, Juventus is back, and we played like that, like 15-20 minutes, where we really saw some key passes, so some triangles, and Juventus was playing really great. After that 20 minutes and the 2-0, I don't know what happened, but Juventus disappeared. And they disappeared for the rest of the game. Not only the first time, but all the rest of the game. So pity, strange game, where if we go a bit in detail and we see the statistic of the game, we see that Juventus, and that's something really strange, we didn't want the possession of the game, where if we look at it, Roma won it with 53% and we had 47%, and it's really strange when you will actually look at the different halves. The first half we had a possession of 54%, and in the second half 41%. So we didn't enter the game in the second half. We completely left all the possession to Roma, and we were playing with counter-attacks. Unfortunately, all the counter-attacks that we had, we missed something, and we were not able to score. We did once with Higuain, but Ronaldo was waiting too long before giving him the key pass, and he was offside. Going a bit in detail about the players, we saw some big and beautiful progression of Rabiot. He's really stepping up in the second half of the year, so being happy with that, because I thought that Rabiot, after his pre-season, he would be a key man. We waited long for him, and finally is stepping up and doing a really great some really great games. So Rabiot really good. Ramsey also didn't play bad for the time he was on the field, but yeah, the bad ones were Pjanic and Matuidi. Matuidi really difficult. He continued to not convince me. He started well in the first part of the year with 5-6 great games of Matuidi, and then he started to drop, and it's more and more significant, especially now. So we see that he's slowing up the game. He missed the ball. He create even dangerous counter attacks. So Matuidi bad. Pjanic, I always defend Pjanic because I love him, but Pjanic did an awful game. So for the game, I see those two playing really bad. Then, what can I say more about the game? We won 2-1, and that's great, but a lot of opportunities was missed. And I'm sad to see Juventus playing like that. It's a pity. So we will need to step up more, a lot, because this is not enough. Okay, we are winter champions. Okay, we are again leader of the Serie A, going for our 9th consecutive title, but it's absolutely not enough. We started the week on Monday with the words of Paratici saying that the Mercato was closed. Quite soon, to be honest. We will come back on those famous words, because I don't know. In the beginning of the Mercato, I was thinking that we could do something more, or maybe we would have 1 or 2 players to strengthen our team, especially if some players would go away. Now, honestly, I believe we will stay. So, but let's see. And then we continue with some rumors about Pogba that come every Mercato session, also in the winter, but also in the summer. So Pogba is always linked with Juventus. I started to have some doubts about his coming back. Also in the winter, maybe on loan, where we would buy him in July. But then Pogba had a surgery. He took the decision to take immediate surgery. So all the hopes for Pogba in the winter mercato are gone. To stay in the Juventus and Manchester world, we were also linked with Tahith Chong, that could join us in the summer for €0. Honestly, I don't know him. I just know the statistics and how he looks like. If you look at the statistics this year, he played 2 games for Manchester United in Premier League for a total of 24 minutes. He's already 20. I know that in the Premier League we are eager to let the young players start, so I don't know his qualities, but if I think about the Pogba transfer at the time, taking him for €0 and maybe a few years later selling him again for 100 plus millions could be an excellent move and an historical mercato thing. So do I want Chong joining Juventus? For the funny thing, yes. For the technical thing, I don't know, because I don't know him enough. Then the week continued, and we were linked with another player that is linked to Juventus since a few years now, and it's Mauro Icardi. The funny thing was, on the 9th of January, you saw the papers and online, and you saw that Sport Media said at the same time as Sky put a different a different information. Sport media said that Mauro Icardi was happy at PSG, but he really wanted to join Juventus in the summer. And then you continue looking on the web and you saw Sky at the same time saying that Icardi was happy at PSG and wanted to stay there. So who to trust? I don't know. I believe it's a lot of rumors. So let's see what I think about Mauro Icardi. I love the guy. I love the player. He's a killer. He's a beast. So I wanted him to join us already a few years ago when we had the choice between Higuain and Icardi. I speak about the first Higuain after the 36 goals of Napoli. So if I could have decided at the time, I would have taken Icardi. Nothing against Higuain because I love him, is my man. Grateful for everything he's done and top striker, so no regrets. But do I want Icardi next summer? Absolutely yes. Oh yes. So Mauro Icardi, please join us. And if you join and you take number 9, I will buy your shirt immediately. I believe some people on Twitter that are interacting with me will be happy if I take that shirt. So that was the Icardi story, and then we continue with a last topic, renewal of Dybala that we spoke a lot of in the last few days. So at the moment they are in negotiation to renew his contract. I believe they have to do it, especially after what happened in the last Mercato session, where apparently we wanted to get rid of him. I think he has some expectation now, so let's see where that goes. But Dybala is a must sign, so no discussions about that. And then a last entry coming from our good friend Rav, who just posted this morning that Juventus is again interested in Donnarumma, Gigi Donnarumma. I saw a lot of different opinions about that. Some people really want him, some people absolutely not. We have Szczesny, and Szczesny is a great goalkeeper. He's maybe the best man of the season at the moment. So why do we need Donnarumma? On the other hand, if you look, he's a young Italian talent of 20 years. He already did a 4th season, I believe, in Serie A, starting at his 16. So I completely understand it, especially if you look at the tradition of Juventus having the Italian national goalkeeper. It makes sense. And then we don't have to forget that all those players are linked with Mino Raiola. So if you look a bit and you go more in detail, I guess some players are also linked to the other ones. So for example, if you want Pogba, you need to take Donnarumma, also give him a chance at Juventus, at the top club. So more than what we know and what we think. If I want Gigi Donnarumma, I would say today no, because I'm happy with Szczesny. Tomorrow, yes, probably yes, because he's a great Italian youngster. Sometimes he makes some big mistakes, but I believe in a club as Juventus, you start to be a bit more concentrated and don't make those mistakes. So that was about the Mercato rumors. Mercato goes very fast, so maybe after recording that video something crazy happened. But to finish with what I started with, Paratici words, do I believe the Mercato is closed? Yes, I believe so. Is it a pity? If we can recuperate Emre Can, no, because he's a really great midfielder. We have a lot in the middle. Now we start to see Rabiot, Ramsey also growing. So no, I'm not sad. It's fine if we close the Mercato now. Now for sure, if tomorrow Paratici come and he sign another player, I would say thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed it, the game and the Mercato part. So I will see you next time for the weekly recap number 3. But in the meanwhile, please subscribe, click on the button if you want to put some comment to see some topics you want to see in the next weekly recap. Just write them. If you want to put some comment to see what I have to do more or less, just tell me so we can have some interaction. And as always, Forza Juve!